The art of war is the ultimate blueprint for business, career, and personal mastery.
Most of us treat high-stakes moments, launching a startup, pivoting careers, or facing down a competitor, as tests of sheer willpower. We assume the person who hits the hardest in the trenches is the one who walks away with the prize. But history's most famous manual on conflict suggests the opposite. Entering a fight and relying on raw effort signifies a failure of planning. In this ancient text, written over 2,000 years ago, Sun Tzu defines a specific hierarchy for success. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. There is a formula hidden inside these teachings. It is a method to calculate your odds of success before you risk a single dollar or spend a single minute of your energy. Viewing a major life decision as a chaotic coin flip is a dangerous error. True masters eliminate the gamble by setting the board before the game even begins. Strategy requires viewing these 5 pillars as measurable data points: mission, timing, terrain, leadership, and systems. Ignoring even one point destabilizes the entire structure. Napoleon's 1812 invasion of Russia was doomed by failing to account for winter weather and terrain scale. During the American Revolution, George Washington weaponized the wilderness and a unified mission to survive against the superior numbers of the British Empire. These variables must be mapped for your own position and weighed against your opponent's specific vulnerabilities. Organizational alignment and the physical environment act as active weights, tilting the advantage long before the first move is made. Running these calculations requires accurate data. Sun Tzu argued that knowing both the enemy and yourself guarantees the outcome of 100 battles. The 1942 Battle of Midway serves as the ultimate proof. In the Pacific, intelligence gathering made brute military force secondary. By cracking Japanese naval codes, Admiral Chester Nimitz gained foresight into the exact location and timing of the enemy's deployment. This data allowed the U.S. to position their outnumbered carriers to ambush the Japanese fleet, neutralizing their superior numbers. Accurate intelligence turns an unpredictable contest into a controlled, lopsided trap. Beyond gathering your own data, strategy involves manipulating the data your opponent receives. During the D-Day invasion, the Allies actively influenced the German High Command's strategic calculations to protect the landings at Normandy. They fed false variables to Hitler using phantom radio chatter and armies composed of inflatable rubber tanks. The Germans calculated a landing zone in the north, dividing their forces and leaving the real invasion to face reduced resistance. Strategic mastery reaches its peak when an opponent makes a logical decision based on a fabricated reality. This brings us back to Sun Tzu's ultimate ideal. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without ever fighting. Proper assessment, superior intelligence, and psychological deception leave an opponent outmaneuvered, making the physical clash a formality. In modern life, product launches and career shifts succeed when treated as strategic operations rather than gambles of brute force. When you control the flow of information and account for every variable, victory becomes the inevitable outcome of your preparation.